Okay, welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. This is a throwaway episode. This is a side questing episode. I'm going to put it under the side questing label because I have 33 core crystals, 5 rare core crystals that I just need to get out of my inventory, and from this point forward I'm going to try and use them as we get them. You should have in the game been doing this, and I just haven't because I was trying to keep it to some sort of I wanted it to make sense within the story, but it doesn't. It doesn't. It's a fucking Xenoblade game. All side content does not make sense. So we're just gonna go until we get one for Rex, and if Rex gets one, cool, and we'll switch over to Nia. And if Nia gets one, cool. Now whoever awakens the core crystal, that's the blade and driver combo. Yes, yippee, gotcha rolls. Whoever awakens the blade, that's their blade. There is an item that you can get occasionally, and I will have a few thanks to the DLC that they give you as a bonus, called a Overdrive Protocol. And the Overdrive Protocol will let you change who a blade's master is. Binding, they don't have like something going on. Like you can't. Pyro will never be Nia's blade. It don't work like that. Not any story important, or I think there's like a couple of rare blades where it's like, no, that one's Rex's. It's just like that. The story dictates so. But because this is a stream, I have to watch this cutscene for everyone so we can see the cutscene that happens when we get a new one. Fun fact, version 1.0 of the game, there was no skip cutscene option, and you were forced to watch all of these. So if you do play by yourself, that's... Whew. This skip awaiting button was a quality of life update. Now, because this is a throwaway episode, I feel like I can talk. I was watching, Pat Staresat has been playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2. And, see, I've beat this game twice. I know how its mechanics work. And I remember being lost on how its mechanics work. And he is a fairly large streamer. And his chat, myself included, are giving him a hell of a time because it's just contradictory information and incorrect information, and you need to do this or you need to do that. I'm of the opinion that any Xenoblade game is inherently easy, meaning you don't need to master most of its systems. You just need to master the basics if you want to reach credits. If you want to do super bosses, then you start needing to be like, I gotta build a party around doing X, X, Y, and then this, and then this, and then this. As long as you got your break, topple, launch, smash, or your enough elements to do a fancy special chain into chain attack, then you're good. That's really all you need to know. Even the affinity charts, which up the stats for all the characters, by playing normally, the most important parts of the blades' stats will improve by default. So it's really frustrating because there's a lot of his chat. Oh, here we go.
Warriors, at your service. I bet you can't keep up with me. Going fast sure makes me super hungry. I will eat everything that All Rest has to offer.
It's Boreas! Hooray! A healing type blade who is very, very hungry and okay, so I'm going to set Boreas on Rex because Momo's this new DLC blade, and so something I recently rediscovered is 1/2 of Momo's light element. Light element is for special blades only. All of these common blades will never have light element. I think it's kind of shitty that they gave Momo away first thing. Momo shouldn't really be accessible until Chapter 4, in my opinion, maybe even Chapter 5. But we're gonna set
Yep. Just leave it to
Boreas. We're gonna go into this for a second. So, characters. Boreas! Does it tell you who did his art? No? That sucks. Yeah? That sucks. Anyway, Boreas' affinity chart, if I remember correctly, is a nightmare. Okay, use drinks. Okay? And then to get his second thing, we have to go to the Goldmouth warehouse in Argentum and fill the food stash with cooked food. To get his third tier, we have to fill it with desserts, and then plant-based food, and then interesting drinks, and then use sweets. Every single one of these pips are based on using food and a warehouse that I don't know if I can even unlock yet. So, kind of a bad one to get first in terms of progression, but like I said, most of your stats, that's that chart I was just talking about that you didn't need to complete. You don't need to complete that to get 2 credits. If you want to do extra things, think about it. But it's not necessary to complete that to get the credits and have a usable blade. So, Nia, it's your turn, because we're going to keep rolling. So, okay, we've got one. Hooray. And in all honesty, I do love Boreas. I think he's a adorable character. Big old fat boy. So, more rolls. We're not going to split the blade, no. 24 more! Let's do it! It is really pretty seeing this be super crisp, though. Nope. Okay. I'm messing up on which buttons to press to skip certain scenes. Like I can't skip this one, so it's start to skip the awakening animation. So yes, coffee string bot. Good job. Anyway, that's another nope. The third silhouette is always the correct silhouette. There is a buffer time on if you cancel out of skipping. But yeah, it's the third silhouette's always the one. Sometimes you'll see a rare blade in the second silhouette, don't matter. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Generic man. Generic male. Mm-hmm. And somehow it's the dogs or the tigers. They always trip me out. All right, what we got? Big money, big money. 1% chance. Ding, ding, and that's probably like a dog. Nope, girl. It's weird. Not gonna set. What if I use a rare one? Because we're early in the game, so we're in like a pity system right now. So each one of these has like a number of points behind them hidden in the code. And once a certain threshold is passed, it's like, here's a rare blade. Because we know you players are gonna want some named special characters. So we gotta give them because if we gave them too many of these faceless nobodies, they'd never spend a core crystal again because they wouldn't know that there's rare characters, of which there are a ton. I'm not gonna look it up, but there's like a lot. And they are basically the party of the game. Xenoblade 2 and 3, the collective characters, and every single rare blade, so Boreas included, they all have like their own little side story set of cutscenes. Like they're content. They're not just named characters. They are content with stories to them. Nope, just another generic man. It's too bad this isn't Xenoblade 2 Definitive Edition, where there would be more quality of life improvements. But I did this to myself. I should have been popping these as they came, and I didn't. I should have. Maybe I should be like pausing and unpausing the VOD at every reveal. No, that's too much work. Oh my god. Well, it's too much work for this stream. I might set up a button to do that in the future. So it'll just be a bunch of awakenings in a row at the beginning of the episode, or the end of the episode. Dog or girl? Girl. I do not want to set the blade. 2-star though, or 2 crown. We should also, I should be aware, the affinity chart a blade comes with, for these common blades, it's never full. Like, either the Boreas or any of our named characters. But how much affinity chart they have to expand on is somewhat determined by their rarity, which you see down here as noted by crowns. So 2 crowns is better. It's not so, yeah, not only is it a gacha system, it's like, oh, you got an SR plus, which just is, 5 crowns or whatever. I've never played a gacha that uses S rank, so I wouldn't know. Kinda not my thing, but at least I don't need to pay money for this one. And one of the reasons why they have this system, it's one of those things where you can see the intent, is they wanted every playthrough to feel unique. And to an extent, mission accomplished, but like, I'll never forget. I know my first blade. I know my first rare blade. I'll let you know when we get to him. Although, sadly, I think I remember, like, I misgendered them the entire playthrough, and I didn't realize until, like, my second playthrough that I was like, oh no. Oh, I clocked that voice, and now I feel bad. We'll get to that when we get to that. Also, Xenoblade, speaking of which, very proud, not very proud, I'm overselling it. We know Rock, genderless. I think there's at least one more genderless character in 2, and there's another one in 3, which is great. Like, the one in 3, like, explicitly, like, they, them, but, we'll get there when we get there. Alright, we're down to 11. We're getting there. It's almost over. The nightmare's almost over. I want to cut the episode. I'm not even going to go to BRB. I'll just manually cut it. I will just manually cut it.
My name is Godfrey. Whoa! The hammer of justice packs a mean punch.
I fucking love Godfrey. I love Godfrey. He's amazing. Look at him. Oh. He's got ice that looks like fire. And see, 5 crowns. Hooray! Set this blade? Hell yes. Get out of here, you.
Oh? I'm up?
I actually think he looks really lame. Me knowing the story arc of all of these characters, I love him to death. Alright, Rex. Finish us off. Not that we can set a 3rd blade yet. I love Godfrey. Oh, he's such a dork. He is the I don't know, a real Bang Shishigami type. But like a dork though. If that makes sense. I don't know if you know Bang. You know the hero type, the Silver Bolt from Beast Wars. Does that trick? Fuck. The always spouting about justice hero archetype. You know the one. There's like a million examples, and I can only think of obscure ones. The Red Ranger from Red Ranger reincarnated in another world, which if you have not watched that, that's some good slop. Oh.
My name is Percival. None can stand against me.
Percival! Fuck yeah! This is like the shadow to Godfrey's Sonic. Like, fucking hell. Oh, he is the honor-bound samurai type. Oh, fuck yeah, we got some good ones. Yeah, get out of here, boys. We're putting Percival on team. Okay. Like I said, we're gonna keep swapping. Oh, fuck yeah, I got Percival. Percival's so good. With his Street Fighter style, thing. Like paint lines. Alright, we got like 11 more or 10 more or something. We're almost done. And then I'll just be doing this as I get them, relatively. Not like in the field, I'm not going to stop every 5 minutes, but I feel like every time we arrive to a new destination, I'm going to, like maybe right before we get into a city, I'll pop all the ones that we found on the field. Or right before we leave a city, I'll pop the ones I found since we arrived at the city. Sort of like a camp, like pretending the characters are a camp. Oh, we got Godfrey and Percival. I mean, I love all of the characters, but that's just me. I don't think there's a character I don't like. Like, even the ones I don't like, I like. Sometimes you just love to hate a character. There's an infuriating one. Oh. Oh, they suck. Oh, they suck and they're terrible. So full of themselves. There's some that are just really sweet. There's so many characters in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many characters in Xenoblade Chronicles 2. There's so many characters in Xenoblade. After 1, they went nuts. They made 1, and then they made X, and they're like, X should have like 30 characters. And then they made 2, and they're like, so should 2. And then they made 3, and they're like, hey, let's keep doing it. 3, oh, I'm the ones with 3. This is gonna be a good next 6 months of RPGs on this channel because they're all Xenoblade. And I can't stop gushing about them. 2 more commons. Come on, Nia. Big money, big money. Nah, not yet. I'm surprised I pulled 3. No, don't set blade. Nia? Here's the last common one, Nia. You could do it. No, that one wasn't special. Okay. Alright. We might be guaranteed 1 more. Because these are 4 rare core crystals, which have a better chance. That's all they are. It's just more better percentage chance to get a unique blade. 2. No, nope, not that one. Not that one. Uh-huh. Nope. I gotta look up. No. Huh. Yeah, we'll save those 2 unique core crystals I've got. We're gonna save those for the next city. I don't want to introduce too many characters at once. Oh, here we go!
I'm Ursula. Pleasure. Shoulder to the wheel. Right, Barry?
Yes. That was 4. True terror. We've... Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Ursula's infamous. If you thought Boreas had a fucking slog of an affinity chart. Oh my god. Oh my god, Jesus.
I am Peru. I swear this. I will uphold virtue wherever our path leads us. Now, let us attend.
A reminder that they just freelanced all the designs and let character designers make whatever. So, it's a waifu game. Okay, we got Perun, too. Should we set Perun? Perun is ice type. And it would be nice to have an ice type registered. So, I think we're out of crystals, yes, besides those unique DLC ones. Blades. Oh, Ursula. Condition, question marks, question marks, question marks, question marks. Because we haven't unlocked the system that she uses to advance yet. Oh, I don't remember the specifics. I just know it's a nightmare. Less of a nightmare to me. I remember it being like overhyped to me, but damn. So 5. We got 5. Real quick before. Oh, I'm all fucked up now. Anyway, Perun. Be kind to the townsfolk and do a few good deeds. Yes, that's right. Ice Mastery, Ancient Wisdom, Chivalry. A knight's sense of meting out justice. Skill exclusive to Perun, so... Oh, wait. You've got... oh, Godfrey and Perun at once. That's great. I think they might have some banter with each other because they both like justice. Perun. Weapon modification. Amethyst chip. Go. Increases dexterity by 50 as a bonus. Neat. And you also that. Increases aggro drawn by auto attacks by 50. Cool. So, oh wait, no. He's ice. So, shit. Where chips? That's ox cores. Blacksmith? Why? I don't have any money. We're just gonna go with double ice then. And I'm just going to cut the episode here real quick manually. So let's take our mouse over here and just click stop record. Bye, filler episode.